Welcome back to another riveting episode of Fire My Pool Guy, where I try to help you take care of your pool by yourself. Today, we're going to be combating black algae. Now, I've done some reading on black algae. It is also known as the herpes of pool algae, which is, it's really easy to get and very hard to get rid of. All right, well, let me back up some. So I've done some reading on black algae, and I've forgotten most of it. So this morning, I asked Gemini to help me out. I gave it the current temperature of my pool, 51 degrees. And unfortunately, this is kind of the wrong time to be getting rid of this stuff. Below 65 degrees or so, it kind of goes dormant. So right now, we're gonna be just kind of trying to control the spread. And as it warms up in the springtime, we'll really aggressively try to kill it. So for today, we're going to try to scrub the protective head off of the top of the algae blooms. Black algae is really tough because it tends to grow a cap on the top of it that makes it somewhat impervious to chlorine and other algaecides and stuff like that. So step one is to kind of brush that stuff off to get to the meaty center. After that, hyperchlorination and hitting it with some Algaecide that is specifically blended to kill black algae. And I think it said it was, high in silver and copper and stuff like that. So I have some of that stuff on order. I don't have it today. I do have regular Algaecide, so I'll throw some of that in there too. But today I'm gonna add 4 gallons of chlorinating liquid after we give it a good brushing. And we'll revisit this in a few months, but let's get to it. Alright, so we did a good once over of the whole pool, but there are still some spots here in the tanning ledge that are hanging on. How can you tell the difference between the shadows and the algae? Bunch of stuff floating around in the pool. Looks like little algae spots all over the place, but shadows move, algae stays put. I would say this is the worst spot for the stuff. And I think it's because water is pretty shallow here, so it gets probably warmer than the rest of the pool when the sun's baking down on it in the summer. But yeah, it's pretty tough. So hopefully we have done enough to scrape the tops off of these blooms, and chlorine and algaecide will do the rest of the work. All right, I think we're about as good as we're gonna get, you think? For today, until we get our steel brush. Okay. So through the magic of time lapse, that only took a few seconds, but for us, right around an hour. On to the next step now. Gonna try and get the chlorine parts per million up to 20 or greater. This is about a 20,000 gallon pool. Pretty sure my chlorine's at about 0 right now because the water's too cold for the chlorinator to do anything. So I'm gonna add 4 gallons of just this, Walmart chlorinating liquid. It's 10% bleach. So at that rate, it takes you about 4 gallons to get a 20,000 gallon pool up to 20 parts per million. Also, adding some Pool Tech Algaecide. Now it reads, kills green, yellow, and black algae quickly. That said, it does not contain copper or silver like Gemini recommended. So I do have some of that stuff coming. I'm gonna dump pretty much the rest of this. Got maybe just under a half a gallon left. And dump all that in there too. See where we end up. So because the water's kind of cold, I'm gonna disperse it around the pool because it might be a little bit difficult for it to mix in. It does say to dump it into the deep end. I don't really have a deep end. I'm just going to move up and down the length of the pool with a gallon, go to the other side, do the same thing. Slides in the way over here. I'll just do the best I can. So that was all my bleach. Now time to add Algaecide. Well, the regular Algaecide that I normally use anyway, until the other stuff comes in. Okay, I think that's it for today. So we'll let this go for several weeks until the weather warms up a little bit, pool gets a little warmer. By then we'll have the black algae specific Algaecide and a stainless steel brush. So that's it for now. Check back later. When we last talked, I told you I'll be back in a couple of weeks after we got the black Algaecide and stainless steel brush. We did get those only a couple of weeks later, but then we got busy. So it is now 3 months and 2 weeks later. And oh boy, has the algae come back with a vengeance. So the goal for today, scrub all those algae blooms out, and then we're gonna dump in black Algaecide. I'll show you what I got. Got it off of the greatest website ever. In the Swim black Algaecide. So for my pool being about 20,000 gallons, it says I need to use 2 quarts for heavy growth, which I'm gonna call this heavy growth. After that, the maintenance dose is only 1 quart every 3 months. So I bought 3, so I should be good for the next 3 months. It's April now, so that'll get me all the way through July. Fun side note, pushing this stainless steel brush, oh boy, it is quite the workout. But it does a good job with those blooms. All right, put the camera down, get to work. It's gonna take a bit. So after about an hour and a half of scrubbing, it looks a lot better. May not be very easy to tell the difference between before and after, but and we do have black flecks in our plaster, so some of what you're seeing is just the black flecks, but the big chunks of algae mostly gone. And I don't know is this necessary to get rid of absolutely all of it. Remember, we're just trying to take the tops off of it to get to the meaty bits underneath to let the algaecide soak in. So, on that note, next step, Algaecide. So before we started all this, I read the back of this. It's kind of against my nature to read the instructions, but kind of figured this was important. So it says to adjust pH to about 7.2 for severe algae. And remember, I'm using the severe algae treatment prescription, which is to put 32 ounces of this stuff per 10,000 gallons of water. This is about 20,000, so I'm going to put 2 whole bottles of this in there. Now it does say if you have a plaster pool to pre-dissolve in a bucket of pool water. So got my 5-gallon bucket. And I'm going to add I don't think I'm going to do a whole quart. I'll probably do half a bottle per bucket. So take me 4 times of doing this. I presume that they want you to do this because it is so blue. Looks pretty thick too, kind of sank to the bottom. Nope, more. More. All right, that's about half. So I'll grab the skimmy, use the handle, give it a little stir. And one of my returns is right here. So I'll go just past the return. It's also near the deepest part of the pool. And we'll just slowly add it. All right, 3 more times. I'll speed this up to keep from boring you. Seemed like it was clumping up a little bit. As you can see, it's just kind of slowly spreading that way, so I figured I would kind of distribute it a little bit. Fancy way of saying I just chucked it into the center of the pool. All right, number 3. Yeah, I think diluting this stuff is a great idea because it is quite blue. I assume you could probably stain your plaster if you didn't, but I mean ours is blue-green anyway. Probably wouldn't make much of a difference, but if you had a white pool, might not be so good. Here we go. Pick some right back up. Okay, final bucket. Let's see if we can take the whole thing and just spread it. Bam. Huh? Well, I'll rinse it. Valerie asked a very pertinent question. How much was the Algaecide, Sam? So for a 2-bottle pack, so 2 quarts, was $45. So like I say, I bought 3. Might as well say I bought 4. So $90, but that gets me up to 6 months. So I think that's it. I think we have completed our task here. I'm going to add some more chlorine, but you already saw me do that. Just going to dump it into the stream, coming back off of the tanning ledge. Let's cross your fingers and hope.
Is this harmful to people and pets? Should you stay out of the pool for?
Is it harmful to people and pets? It actually doesn't say anything about staying out of the pool for any particular length of time. I mean, most time when you're adding chemicals, I would say it's a good idea to stay out for at least 15 to 30 minutes. This does not say Oh, no, here we go. Nope, that's if you get it on your skin. Doesn't say anything about not swimming for a while. Of course, the pool's still too cold right now for us to swim anyway, so.
I meant the dog, because you know he likes to drink it sometimes. I did just give him a bowl of fresh water, but
He should be fine. All right, so add a little bit more chlorine. I guess we'll just monitor. If you want to see the results, go ahead and subscribe. I'll post some updates on a periodic basis. Just kidding, no periodic updates. As usual, I think there was a philosopher that once said that it's hard to rely on good intentions. Wait, no, that was a Toad the Wet Sprocket song. But still, good intentions don't always pan out. Turns out, when you know it, we got busy again. Got involved in community theater. Time kind of slips by. All that to say, it is now 22nd of August. And I'm here to update you on the pool. So a lot of stuff happened since the last time we talked. One thing that was huge, June, actually it was like the end of May and into June. Oh my gosh, the rain. It was ridiculous. I think we had somewhere around 30 inches in like a week. The pool was a wreck. I ended up having to drain it. It actually overflowed, like up over the coping and into the yard. It was insane. So basically I had to start over. Most of my calcium, baking soda, all that stuff gone. Had to start from scratch almost. Added many pounds of calcium, lots of baking soda, lots of chlorine. Had to kill all the algae. Had to clean the filters a couple of times. It was a wreck. But all back in order. Actually, a testament to doing this yourself. I got it fixed in about 2 days. I was impressed. So update on the algae. That Algaecide did a really good job. As I said earlier, it was supposed to last about 3 months. This is about 4 months in, and oh, by the way, everything got washed out. And yeah, it's still, the tanning ledge here is still really clean. I think I've started to see it creep back in a little bit in some of the cracks. We have tiles that are inlaid into our steps here. I think it started to creep back in there, but still nowhere near like it was. Let me give you a look. Lots of leaves. It got pretty windy yesterday, but still just no big algae blooms here on the tanning ledge. A little dirty right now. Like I said, there was a bunch of stuff that washed up or blew in here yesterday, but overall quite clean and black algae free. I was trying to find a few places. Sorry about the cicadas. They're ripping today. I was trying to find a few places to show you where I think it's creeping back in, but gotta be honest with you, I'm having a hard time finding any. Guess that's a good problem. In the end, my procrastination, your gain. You didn't even have to wait to see what the result was. It worked, okay? So if you have black algae problems, get yourself a stainless steel brush, knock the cap off of the algae blooms, get the little meaty bits inside, drop your pH, hyperchlorinate, and black Algaecide. Make sure it's got the silver and copper in it, because I think that is the key. At this point, I probably will add another dose of it, just because it's starting to creep back in. But other than that, guys, I think it worked. So fire your pool guy. If you like this, check out my playlist for firing your pool guy. Got several other videos on how to take care of your pool all by yourself. If I can do it, so can you. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Really helps me out. Later.